Why does he love
What if
water
you leak
sports?
a little, so it drips from the tip, and you end up with cumcles?
We are gonna be watching this video, underrated gooning methods, on this very, very say-so Sunday. It might not be Sunday for you, Boob, but come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nekrolina, and come hang out with us.
Hello students, my name is Professor Lando, and in today's video, we're going to be answering some of your questions in this special tutoring session here at Ligma University, home of the Catboys.
Oh! Hi, Professor! We are ready to learn.
Kitsunero VT asks, if you had a portal gun, would you frick yourself? A portal.
First of all, yes. The answer is literally yes, because why not? I mean, bring on the autofellatio. Why the fluff not? Hell yeah, I would.
Through the use of some sort of rift, one is able to go through one point and out the other in separate locations. And the question is, would I use such a rift, a portal, to frick myself? And to that, I would say, it's not so much a question of would I, but rather a question of how would I? Let's look at some examples. So I do believe that most people, when considering portals and a position to frick themselves in, most people would position the portal like this. Where the positioning of the portals allows you to get behind yourself.
This would be very interesting. I think this would be a nice method to maybe like sanitary check yourself. I haven't showered in a few days. Should I give myself a little whiff to see if I should shower today?
In terms of the orientation, these arrows designate where the portals are leading. So that would be in here and out behind. Now, this might seem obvious to most, but I would not recommend this position just because in concept, as many things are, this sounds good, but in practice, you're gonna be, and imagine it, you're down on the floor, you're gonna be craning your neck like this. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be able to go down like a Chinese buffet on yourself, but think of your posture, think of your spine. I mean, my posture is already bad as it is.
Would that hurt?
I can't be having this portal situation cause me to crane.
Wait, but I mean, but you're not portaling up here. Why is he stretching himself in this direction? Like, Professor, excuse me, in your diagram, you are straight ahead. If your other half is popping out over here, like, why are you looking to the Lord? Why are you looking to the stars and the heavens and the sky?
So then, students, you might be wondering, what do I recommend in terms of portal placement? Again, this is all hypothetical, of course, but I do believe that I've come up with the most optimal portal positions for self-pleasure.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna tell us the most optimal ones.
This situation here, where you have portal A on this side, and portal B not being parallel to portal A, but instead on this perpendicular plane on the floor.
Okay.
So here you can see...
What? This is wrong because now you have to crane your neck down. What are you gonna give yourself a hug from behind? No, this is wrong. The other one was way better. We were at eye level.
Be in this way and out, upwards on portal B. The lawnmower placement. And this is just gonna be way easier on your back and your posture. See, if I was the person involved in this placement, I'd be able to get up.
True, I mean, yeah, you could just bend over and dive in, but his argument for why the last one didn't work was because you have to crane your neck up, which you didn't, you were at eye level. But counter argument to this one, you have to like crane your neck down, and then you're gonna end up like a hunchback, and nobody wants that.
Right behind myself, and whatever it might be, let's say we were to involve some additional items, perhaps a plug or some beads, I'd be in prime position to grab it.
A plug or beads?
With the natural alignment of my body, as you can see here. Thus the name lawnmower position. Of course, if I were to involve myself in a more hands-on approach, I would be able to, again, following the natural posture of my body,
He meant for, well, okay. I mean, yeah, well, when he puts it that way, I guess it makes more sense. Lawnmower? Don't you really have to crank that lawnmower string thing to get it started? Why is he comparing it to that? That just sounds painful.
Without difficulty, as opposed to the previous position where, again, this craning of the neck.
Okay.
Dave4660 asks, Professor, what are your most underrated tags? It does seem like the public's
Let's see
tastes
if we agree
nowadays
with him.
grow more and more extreme every day. And when it comes to my recommendations for things that might be considered perhaps not as popular or, most importantly, underrated, I would recommend something more wholesome. You might enjoy the change of pace with
Perfect
tags
for today since we are wholesome.
vanilla, very wholesome. Or perhaps tags like childhood friend, stories of love that follow two people over the course of the romantic lifelong journeys. Or tags like hand holding. Now, it does seem today that all you see are more graphic, perhaps brutal displays of affection. And you might find that going back to the basics might kindle a little bit.
One might argue that hand-holding is the lewdest, most crazy behavior of them all. Unprotected, interlocking fingers with someone else, skin-to-skin contact through your hands that touch the most intimate parts of yourself.
Of that innocence deep down. There's also this tag, water sports. Serenity Now 85 asks, how are you? I'm doing great, Serenity. Thank you so much for asking. That's
I don't agree with that. Water sports?
Never been better,
yuck.
actually.
I mean, I don't want to yuck someone's yum. So if water sports are your yum, can you close your ears for 1 second, please?
Healthiest way of gooning?
Oh.
Let's find out. The only thing that I consume more than gooning material is caffeine. I start every morning with a cup of joe. I have pre-workout before the gym.
Okay.
And for those late night study sessions, I might go back in for another cup or two. And admittedly, this has given me quite...
Well, personally, I don't drink coffee, guys. Well, I try to stay away from caffeinated beverages as much as I can. They just make me really sleepy.
Tolerance to caffeine. It takes more and more caffeine every single day. I don't even feel the positive effects anymore, and I just need that coffee to feel some semblance of normality. And the same can be said about gooning. So the methodology is you start low, keep the goonage levels as low as possible, and ramp up to the maximal point of goonage and release, and start back low, cycling in this state of low.
Guys, I'm rebranding. And I'm gonna be vanilla every day of the week except for Sunday, apparently.
Low to high goonage and allowing your body to reach that homeostasis level. Going back to our caffeine metaphor, you can consider maximal goonage almost like drinking 5.
Don't worry, Lena, I send Nekrolina levels with size aura.
Thank you.
A coffee a day. If you're going to do that every single day, you're going to build up a tolerance, much like gooning. Again, the key thing to point out with this methodology is that it's not one of restriction.
I'm not going to talk about my gray hairs.
Talking about your flesh, organs, and hormones is kinda sus.
Well, apparently I can't talk about my flesh anymore. So it's literally only my organs, my musculoskeletal system.
I'm trying to look for who asked.
Sessions to prepare for the unfortunate event that someone stumbles on our intellectual pursuits. Oh no, you have caught me gooning, is what you would think. But because of my preparation and planning, I can do a quick sleight of hand to actually reveal that I'm chopping vegetables.
I've seen so many videos like this on TikTok. So many! Where they're doing that, I'm like, oh my god, don't turn around! And they turn around and they're like shaking a bottle or something, like shaking their protein shake.
Materials up beforehand.
Well, I don't know, I've never been to one. I don't know what you do.
Side of the bed, on your desk, so that, caught in the act, a little quick switcheroo, and, oh, no mom, I'm preparing a hot pot. Uh-oh, you've caught me gooning? Think again.
What is he doing? He's shaking something. Oh, he's shuffling a deck of cards.
Have I been caught gooning? No.
What? He's
because
shaking
of
a
my
shaker.
preparation and planning.
He's shaking a milkshake.
Shaking my Gamer Subs shaker cup with flavors like Anime Girl.
Yo, we just had a Gamer Subs ad like 20 minutes ago. Wait, but use code only Lena.
And my personal favorite, Guacamole Gamer Fart.
That's my favorite too.
You can click the link below to get 10% off with code Lando. Thank you to
Well, you could use code Lando as
Gamer
well.
Subs for sponsoring this video. As you can see, there's many creative ways that you might avoid goon detection. It's going to be up to you and your particular circumstances, and most importantly, room layout, to determine what would serve as the best smokescreen for all of your intellectual activities. Zenthic4131 asks, predict top 10 kinks in 2050.
Oh my lord, I know. I'm going to assume hologram AI, like women or men or whatever you guys like to watch. It's in your room with you, and you can have your own like device that does its thing, and you do stuff.
What do you mean by that?
Academia is not only about describing what is and what has been, but also what will be.
I'm pretty sure sex androids will be a real thing in 10 years.
Oh, for sure. Like in Black Mirror, by the way.
2050 from the publication of this lecture is about 24 years from now. And much can change in that time, including people's intimate fetishes and preferences. Clankification, which will be the
That's what I said.
of people becoming less human and
robots. I literally said that, robots.
The process of augmenting oneself to become more machine-like will be the kink in 2050. The next kink will be
That's what
flesh
I
tuning.
said.
In a world where people are becoming clankified and more machine, the opposite scenario will now become a kink.
Okay,
where
that
in a
makes
world of
sense.
cyborgs and hybrids, the more flesh you are, the more fetish-sized you will be. Will loss, the kink where in a world where machines will get off to the idea of a, for the most part, humanoid person giving up their free will and plugging into the machine hive mind. This act, or will loss, will be sort of like the new virginity of the far future, instead of people being obsessed.
What? Is that not like mind control? Is that not the same but different wording in a way? Oh, it's not the same. Yeah, mind break, pardon me. Yes, mind break. Is that not the same? Will loss? Mind break?
A much outdated concept of losing your virginity. Machines and cyborgs will get off to the idea of
Plugging yourself into a hive mind is becoming one with a bigger mind.
Well, because I plug myself into you, chat, my mind must be humongous.
What the fuck?
will loss. De-anthropomorphism, which will be the opposite of anthropomorphism. These days, we take inanimate objects and we give them human qualities. We turn horses into horse girls, battleships into ship girls. We give.
I thought anthropomorphism was when you give feelings to like animals when they don't feel those feelings. Like if you say, "Oh, that poor alligator is probably feeling so guilty right now," but like they don't feel guilt, so you're being anthropomorphic.
Poster a face
or whatever.
But in the far future, when machine corporations have reached
top kink will be true love sag.
One can only hope. That is like the biggest dream ever, right, chat?
and objects are commonplace, the opposite will be the kink, where they will take humans and fetishize the idea of those humans becoming more inanimate.
What?
So,
Wait, I didn't think he was gonna go in this direction. Wait, so we're taking humans and making them objects? You're telling me in 2050, I'm gonna pick up my ring light and get a hard-on from it?
de-anthropomorphism. Home gooning,
Hi,
when
cheers.
in the far future, the thought of owning a home will be but a fantasy, a far-fetched fantasy, a myth perhaps. The thought of gooning on property that you own will become a very extreme kink.
Gooning on property that you don't own? What do you mean? The first thing you do after buying a house, yeah!
Perhaps people will be ostracized for imagining they'll take like tape and they'll like mark out a section of it and they'll put like a picket fence over it and they'll make love in the middle and they'll be like, this is home gooning, and this will be seen as some crazy subversive act.
Do people in the suburbs not do this already? Like, you're telling me that they don't have a fence around their house and they're gooning in their backyard? They literally do it already.
In 2050. Photosynthesizing. I think by the year 2050, we will have just run out of things to...
Photosynthesizing? Ooh, I cannot wait until 2050 to really channel my inner plant.
Find a fetish in, and so we will turn to plants. Ad gooning, the case where you in the dystopia of the far future, edging yourself right up to the moment that you're served an ad in your mind control chip, and reaching climax just as that ad starts or ends will be called ad gooning.
Ad gooning. Well, some ads, like, they do be kinda...
Gooning, a form of denial kink, where you make love right up to the precipice of release and cryogenically freeze yourself for like 100 years.
Oh my god! Are you kidding? You're not even gonna get one last goon before you get frozen? You're gonna climb, you're gonna get so close to finishing, and you're just gonna freeze?
Unfreeze and then climax. Cryo gooning. Fembots in the far future, where any sense of gender expression or separation has all been melded together into something.
If you don't freeze basically instantly, you don't freeze evenly, and you hurt yourself.
Exactly. What if your pee-pee freezes for...
Fembots are just like femboys if they were robots. And finally, water sports.
Why does he love water
What if you leak
sports?
a little, so it drips from the tip, and you end up with cumcles?
Switzerland 3928 asks, we need to know which is the better choice between goth girls and femboys.
Listen, I'm not trying to be biased, but I would say Flip's hair, probably goth girls.
The hypothetical goth girl or the aforementioned femboy, we can come up with a simple list of pros and cons.
Okay.
Goth girls are dressed well.
I think femboys are also dressed well.
Gothic attire, dark attire, or otherwise Victorian inspired.
Water sports, like Olympic swimming, right?
Like jewelry, corsets, makeup. Goth girls are very cute and, again, dressed very well. Music. Goth girls tend
femboys
to
are also
have
very
a
cute.
particular taste in music that could be summarized to being something alternative, dark, atmospherically gothic music. Goth girls are a part of community, whether that's a community of music, fashion.
Am I literally a goth girl?
You know that a goth girl is going to be an avid participant of those.
Oh my
Goth
lord!
girls will also break your heart, where, I mean, you know, there you go. And let's take a look at femboys now. Femboys have penises. I think it's very...
Hello! But they're also dressed well and they listen to music and they are in a community. What do you mean?
clear that the obvious choice are femboys and not goth girls.
No! Shoot!
And that's going to be the end of lecture today, students.
Me.
Thank you so much for paying attention in class today. As
Thank
a reminder,
you.
you can support me in my studies by checking out my Patreon. And I'd like to see the following students after class for detention. Klaus, Leafy T, Haley, Fastra, Dream...
Thick note. Guys, I need to see you after class. You've all been naughty. Anyway, sorry, editor, for all the editing we're gonna have to do. But thanks for watching. Bye! Now that I'm done filming content for YouTube, I'm gonna expose my real personality, my real self.